What's up, guys? It's me, Jack, and today we are back from a while in Microsoft Flight Sim. So, this is a one-off video on Microsoft Flight Sim because, first of all, I've got my new setup, my new flight setup that I've just recorded yesterday on Christmas, and yeah, I hope you had a nice Christmas and that. And yeah, so we are going to be flying around in a live stream like video, like a long video. We might make it 3 hours long, 3 hours long, I would say. I want to make it as long as possible since I want to make celebration videos until the new year. So yeah, and then obviously tomorrow I'm thinking, and then gonna do Beam and G Drive on my setup, my driving setup. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking to do for the next couple days, including today. So I've turned my engines off, so I've just got my throttle back down, and yeah. So I've set everything up. I just need to see what's parking brake and what's not. So I'm gonna turn my engines on by flipping the switch by ignition. So that's parking brake, right? That's parking brake, that's not parking brake. So we are gonna set off. Oh, yep. I think we're struggling a little bit. Crank. What the heck? My engine's not working properly. Why? Oh. Set me flaps. So yeah, let's take off. Yeah, I don't understand it. Might not work properly, but I guess it's fine. That's auto brake. That's my EFB and whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna maybe fly over to maybe Huddersfield. We're gonna fly from the airfield that we've been in literally right at the beginning when we did Microsoft Flight Sim, all the way to Crossland Moor. Then later on we are going to do a commercial flight from Leeds to Paris. We might want to go back to Paris in France, and yeah. So yeah, as you can see, the atmosphere feels a bit different compared to what we did way at the start, before we just stopped doing Microsoft Flight Sim, because obviously it's boring. Like, just to record a video about flying and stuff a load of times, but I'm just doing this as a one-off, so y'all may or may not enjoy this, but I think I will. So yeah, let's just get ourselves off and rolling, or on our cup crafters, whatever would we usually use. And yeah, I'm just gonna set off from the airfield. It has a whole different feel. I've already tried it out yesterday, and obviously I adjusted some controls and stuff for it. It's a very right. Yeah, so this is park and brake engage mode then. So when I did that, I think it just engaged park and brake. Right, okay. So let's just go. Yes, go. Let's go. So yeah, we're already off, and I'm just gonna fly past Barnsley. We're just gonna turn a certain angle.
Leeds approach. Cubcrafters Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is type Cubcrafters CC-19.
More or less to Leeds.
Echo Golf Uniform Tango 900. Request flight following. Cubcrafters Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot. Leeds approach. Squawk 76 Tree 2. Squawk 76 Tree 2. Cubcrafters
What the hell? This system's so weird, like, it's a bit wacky, a little bit at the same time. I'm gonna keep it maintained, really. I'm just gonna do that.
Victor Mike Foxtrot.
Trying to make it level as possible until it starts to bloody pull up again. I don't know why that happens still. Like, I don't know how to sort that, really. It's just doing it on its own, really. It's doing it on its own. I'm not doing anything. This is neutral position, but it just pulls up like that. Any way to switch views, isn't it? Right, okay. What the frick? Right. Okay, that's not gonna help out. Let's go on outside view. Bloody hell. This is hard. So yeah, I'm kind of keeping it a bit level, but obviously trying to maintain the angle at the same time is quite hard. Like, I'm keeping myself still, but it's obviously going to go up and down and up and down. Like, there's no, like, system. Like, this is not really doing anything, but just making it go up rather than keeping it level. Like, isn't the neutral position supposed to keep it level? Like, I swear to God it should. Right, I need to try look for neutral position. Like, if that's maybe just not there, so neutral. Oh God, position. Oops, position. What the heck? Right, yeah, that's not gonna help. Side stick. Yeah, I don't know. Side stick. No, wait. Elevator lift. Nose down, nose up. What the heck? Oh, that's a trim. Elevate axis. Laxis Y. Only Laxis Y on it. Is that really the right one? That's ailerons. How would that happen? Inverted axis. Yeah, that don't work. I need to set that back to normal, because what the heck? Elevator axis. I just need an axis at this point. Axis. Throttle axis, rudder axis, ailerons. Yeah, that's not gonna help at all, will it? No. Oh, this is so daft. Right, so bloody stupid. What the? God. Right, this is gonna be hard. Oh yeah, we're heading towards it now. Kind of. We just passed northern areas of Barnsley and sort of Wakefield. This is Bird's Edge. Someone's actually flying through there actually now. There's actually a player flying through Bird's Edge. Cool. Right. Oh gosh. I think it's slightly easier to maintain maybe the cockpit or slash the cabin rather than like sort of the outside view. It's a lot harder to recognise an outside apparently. I don't know why. It's a bit weird that. Crossland Moor, that's where we're going. Then we might do a bit of an exploration to... I don't really know. I might go around Huddersfield, I might not. I don't really know. I might literally do anything in this video. We might even probably just go to Manchester or something, or try out going to a seaside town or something. We might do that. Make it go there. I'm bloody nose diving, freaking hell. Huddersfield. That's all the way down, freaking hell. Yeah, I think I'd struggled on this as well because it was dark when I tried it for the first time. Like, it was later on Christmas that I basically set up my setup, and yeah, it was a bit of a... It took a bit of thinking, really. Like, it did. Quite a bit of thinking to like, what the heck do we do? Turning me flaps down even more, as if it works. Does that not work? That's 16. Yeah, probably because this just doesn't line up properly. Trying to correspond to the amount of flaps there is, like, really. Yeah, that's the runway. Let's see how good this landing's gonna be. Like, I actually don't really know. Like, I think I did do a bit of a hideous landing before, because obviously, well, it was dark. I could not see a thing. Plus, Crossland Moor, Walton Wood Airport was like in grass. It had no lights. It was impossible to see. Like, I was quite close to like the runway, but I was slightly off. I was at a field instead of the actual runway. I've been looking at my EFB constantly for help, like assistance and stuff. Yeah, I'm not too sure how the heck I'm gonna actually slow down. I might actually have to use keyboard for this, you know, for braking. I might need to use keyboard for this. I'm probably gonna have to use keyboard while landing. But it does seem a lot less, like, annoying, maybe. It does feel doesn't feel too bad for landing so far. But like actually doing the touchdown is going to be a bit dodgy. Let's land. Will it suck? Will it not? It's a bit off the runway still, a little bit. Not too bad. That wasn't too bad actually. That was quite good. Except it was just not quite at the centre of the runway. I'm gonna like stop here then. So yeah, that's like my first pretty decent, actual good landing at daytime. Oop. Am I going down a road or something? I think I am. What the heck am I doing? Right. Wait. Jeez. Let me... Parking brake. That's when it's gonna be needed. Freaking hell. Oh heck. That's terrible. Right. Let me go a bit back up a hill. Gotta go a bit more out and onwards. I gotta park myself up a little bit here. Guess I'll just park up here. Right, sim ranger's off. If it works. Oh yeah, because it's also a mixture. Right, I'm still a bit lost. So like with mixture and stuff, like that's the main goals. Mixture axis, but decrease mixture. What the heck is going on? What the frick? Control's not there. Right, what usually happens when I... Oh, wrong device. Let's see. What control is used for auto stop? That's the auto stop. So, if I do engine auto stop, I should do the same for my throttle. Three and four. Maybe not for this plane, but we need to combine that. General planes. Yeah, I need to also look for how to control, like turn on engines. I need to look for that. Control, oops, wait. It's auto start engine. Auto start. Right. On. 4, 3 and 3. So that should work now. What the frick? That kind of makes sense actually, because like if I just switch it like that, it kind of makes a bit of sense, I would say, since both of these controls are kind of at the same sort of rate. Like to turn this off, I'd have to. But that's not even on, mate. What the heck? Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh my god, right. But how? Maybe for certain like planes and stuff, I could probably use something like that. But as well, auto stop, auto start. It is a bit of a conflict. That is quite conflicting. So I'm not sure about this. So master 1 fuel valve set starter. I don't know. Maybe for some planes I might not be able to actually use my engine system. Maybe for some not, but for not for all of them. So this is engaged, this is disengaged. Right, let's sort of do a bit of an exploration around Huddersfield then. Going to like a taxiway like route. I think this having the brakes controlled a bit wacky. I'm so sorry if I'm constantly going into controls, but at times it's just a little bit daft to me. Right, let me look for brakes. Auto brake. Low med. Yeah, the joysticks racks this. Delete. Left brake, right brake. Which one's that? Axis wise. I don't really know what that's really on about, but where's left brake? It's just what should just be one specific brake, really. So brakes, there just shouldn't. It just shouldn't be a thing, really. On the parking brake button as well. It's that parking brake, obviously. That's fine. Like is that? I swear to God, it's used for brakes. I don't know, but yeah, whatever it is. So, oh, Why anything not loading up? Eh? Did I just click the wrong bloody button? Right. Damn, right. So toggle EFB. Did I click the wrong something wrong? Toggle EFB. There we go. So yeah, we've got a plane, I think, trying to land here. Is it though? It is 1.9 miles at a certain, like, quite normal looking altitude. Like, it's kind of standing there, really. It's not really heading much towards us. It's not really heading towards us, really, is it? It's really just a standstill for this plane. See, I think we're just gonna set off now. Wait, right.
Leads approach, Cub Crafters Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot. Is type Cub Crafter CC-19. 1 miles northeast of Echo Golf, November Delta, 900. Request flight following. Cub Crafters Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot.
Let's see if we kind of tour around to this field. I'm gonna maybe try to do a bit of a tour. See if we could literally pass that guy. Triggs 89. Let's see if we can pass that plane.
Cub Crafters Victor Mike Foxtrot. Radar contact 2 miles northeast of Echo Golf, November Delta, 1200. QNH-10 tree. Roger. Cub Crafters Victor.
Yeah, I don't know what they're flying, but alright. I'm turning me freaking rudder. What the hell am I doing? Just doing a nice tour around with this field. Huddersfield Station. Victoria Tower. Right, let's head towards there. Is that plane now moving? Or are we just moving? Oh, I think it's just us really, it's just moving. I guess the weather's a bit dull in Huddersfield compared to Barnsley. I don't really know, but it looks a bit duller here. A little bit, but not that much. Trinity Tower. Not Trinity, friggin' hell, Victoria Tower. Very interesting looking tower, right? It looks like an ancient artifact. Victoria Tower. I did not mean to do that then. Oh my god. What the hell? Let's go through the tower. How long are we in the video so far? 31 minutes already. Freaking hell, how? I felt like only like 10 to 20 minutes, but I guess not. Time really does go quick, like without me even realizing it. Right, okay. We're gonna now just go to Wakefield and back, and then go back on the airfield runway, and then we will do a flight to Blackpool. We're gonna go to Blackpool and then use our sort of boat-like plane. Basically, we're gonna use that plane, you know, for basically going on the sea and stuff. I'm gonna use that plane and go, you know, scoot down the promenade and stuff with it for the first time with this. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do now. So let's just get ourselves going on this. Ooh. Let's go more this direction. EFB, why is it? It's like this direction apparently. Let's go over them hills a little bit. I compare this to doing it in keyboard, like this. It's a bit dodgy, like it just does not maintain well compared to this. Like it is a bit dodgy currently, but like we'll see what happens in the future, I guess. Like this is already feeling a bit more dynamic, but it feels a bit more straight. My arms are getting a bit tired from holding this bloody thing. Well, just gotta stretch it out a bit now. Yep, it's gone bloody cloudy all of a sudden. Oh god. Yep. I thought it was nice and clear, but apparently in the game it simulates it as crap. I don't know why. Very weird. Now we're heading towards alright weather here. You know, blue skies and stuff. Let's see where they are going. It's definitely very high up in the sky, so we can't really tell much like what's going on. So I think we're where are we now? We are at heading towards sort of Dewsbury. Wait, no. Are we at Horbury maybe? We're heading towards near Horbury Junction, so it is around that village area of Horbury. Why does this bit of land look so bland? I don't get it. It's Wakefield. It's a city. I don't really get how that happens. Come on, Microsoft Flight Sim. I know you have just done a massive update on like nightlife and stuff and making it look more realistic, but you should maybe slightly load in buildings a little bit better. So like it's clear that we are actually flying with buildings. I don't know. So yeah, this is our motorway. This is the M1. We're flying, just about to fly over. Like you can see here. That's the M1. Look at that. If we just followed along the motorway though, oh god, it would not end very well to me. It's not going to end well, is it? Maybe we should try, like on the way back. We could literally follow along the M1 and then go to M62 towards Huddersfield. Oh my god. Well, that is an idea. I don't know for definite. Yeah, I probably will actually, but yeah. No, that's probably the reason why it's so bland, because it's countryside after that point. I guess it makes more sense at this point. Never mind what I said, Microsoft. Let's look for the station. Is it anywhere? Well, we should look at Wakefield Westgate as well, not just Kirkgate. Oh, that's the viaduct here. That's Wakefield Westgate viaduct. Yep, that's the line. Oops. Yep, that's Westgate over there on Wakefield. Yep, as you can see. And then obviously all the way, if we go up again, it leads us to Leeds. Literally, it rhymes well. Leads us to Leeds. Leeds. Okay. Right. Let's look for Kirkgate now. Right, Kirkgate, we're kind of just passing through it now. Right under us. As you can see, right. Let's just take that with me and just fly around for sure. Hey, yep, that's Kirkgate. Now let's follow along the motorway now. Let's go. Well, as much as we can really do anyway. Yep, we're gonna go a bit off the motorway. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not the same as flying. Alright. Head towards it. Right. That's a motorway, right. Five, six, seven. Right, let's follow along the M1 now at 85 knots, which is more or less 90 miles per hour now, I think. That's 90 miles an hour, like. Yeah, just over 90. And that's very fast, dangerous as well. You could probably crash easily. Obviously, in daytime and that, cars are going to be everywhere, but in Microsoft Flight Sim, the way they simulate motorways, to me, it's even this looks busier than a motorway itself, which is very weird to me. That is so weird. I don't get what the hell's going on. I don't know if that's wind or not, though. It might be, but it don't seem very windy right now. So I have a feeling it might be my controls or my stick that's probably doing it. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's quite hard to maintain a certain altitude and like angled, like, you know, where you're heading direction. This is exactly northerly direction. So yeah, that is the junction that leads down to up to Dewsbury, just before we head on to M62. Yep, it's you. Oh no, that's M6. No, wait, is it? Yes, that's M62 down there. So yeah, we're going to. I should go down maybe a bit. Yeah. Yep, on to M62. There we go. But if it is facing like this, it is likely wind direction. I think it is. That does normally happen at times with this plane. It's like very capable of going some random angle, even though it's not going that angle. It's just obviously it's a different way around, really. Wait, right. Okay. No, yeah, this is where, that's a junction for you. It's like the airport sort of road, like shuttle road, that leads you to Leeds Bradford Airport. I think that is where you would get off on the M62. How long are we in the video once again? Oh my god. Nearly like an hour, 3 it's nearly 15 minutes already. Jeez. Yeah, I think it is gonna take like 3 hours for this whole freaking, like, this whole thing, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, so for the flight to Blackpool then, I'm thinking to use more of a regional plane, like, rather than something like this, you know, like the Cirrus Jet or something. I might try use the Cirrus Jet for it. Obviously not gonna go too fast, because obviously it's gonna go overspeed and then, you know what happens. So yeah, that's basically what happens if you overspeed. It pulls up like that. But that's literally what happens when I fly like an A321 and A320. That same thing happens. Like, I think it's probably because of like autopilot or like bloody, or more or less overspeed. But overspeed, like 300 knots, sounds nonsense to me. 300 knots is a bit harsh for, you know, speed. Like 200 knots is not very fast compared to like the A310 or the A330. It's like, it's a bit different. Like they wouldn't do it like that. Like I might have to keep ourselves at a certain altitude to maintain, but like a bit of a higher altitude at times, but like not too high to the point it's just madness. I don't know, but I just would prefer if they didn't cause an overspeed to be pulling up with it. It's very annoying. Like they should maybe remove it. Maybe for like more realistic players, like keep it for more realistic people. But for me, just get that feature out. I don't want it. I'm not intending myself to be a realistic flyer. I'm more of a just casual player, just flying, messing around, just doing all the bizarre kind of stuff, slash exploring and stuff. That's what I do in Microsoft Flight Sim. Main thing I do is explore around places rather than just be dull and just go up in the sky. It is not a dull thing, but like, it's nice to just see the ground, you know, be in a slower altitude at times, you know, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so yeah, we're just now nearly at Bradford. Yep, we're near the Bradford junction. Oh yeah, I'm going a bit high here. Jeez. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go off the motorway now and just land a bit more of that. I'm gonna head towards Crossland Moor, which is literally down there. I'm gonna go a bit more cockpit view now. So obviously I know like sort of the direction to land in. Crossland Moor. Like I think I can see the runway here. I think. I don't know actually. I can't see much happening. Yeah, I can kind of see it now. Yeah. Yeah, that same player's been there for ages now. Not really moved a bit, really. It's not really moved. Not moved anywhere. Let's try and line it up a bit better. I can already see it's again a little better. I can kind of see it. Oh heck, that is good. Oh wait. Oh heck, why the heck am I doing that? Again, quite put to that. That was quite good. I'm not gonna lie, that my landings have actually gone better with this thing. Compared to before, like, this is better, feels smoother than before. Gonna find my sort of place to turn. Right, let's turn here. Turn engines and stuff off and then just get started with the Blackpool flight. Ooh, hey. Right, okay. Like I want to see how I would do with bigger planes with this thing. Bloody hell. Stop, 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 stop. Freaking hell. That's not helping, is it? It's not helping anything. That thing sucks. Right. I think that turns the master switch or something off. I don't really know, but yeah. So, right, okay, now we are going to get started. I'll be back in a bit.
Echo Golf, November Delta.
Okay, I'm back. So we've got this plane, the Beechcraft. We're gonna fly a Beechcraft because I don't think the Cirrus Jet is able to take off in this runway. I think this might be able to take off, but I don't really know. But I'm just gonna try it anyway. So this is a yoke-based plane, so it's similar to like an Airbus, not an Airbus, a Boeing. So yeah, it's like us like about to fly the A310 later. So yeah, that's what plane I'm flying. I'm planning to like fly. I'm gonna fly the A310 like usual. Like I can fly the A330, but it does take a bit more like thinking, since it is more similar to the A321, but it's not as bad to the point I'd not use it ever again. But it's just a bit different really though, isn't it? So I've got my flaps down and now I'm gonna accelerate. Disengage. Oops. Right, okay, where do we take off? Right, now. Yep, let's take off. On the Beechcraft. Oh yeah. First time I use this, the switch to turn me friggin' gear down.
Approach. Beechcraft Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is type Beechcraft B36, 1 mile southwest of Echo Golf November Delta, 800. Request flight following.
Beechcraft Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot leads approach. Squawk 630 tree.
Squawk 630 tree. Beechcraft Victor Mike Foxtrot.
Beechcraft Victor Mike Foxtrot. Radar contact 1 mile southeast of Echo Golf Papa Niner Victor, 2600. QNH 10 tree tree.
I'm gonna twist it around a little
Roger.
bit.
Beechcraft Victor Mike Foxtrot.
Turn a bit more to the left. It feels faster once again with this thing. I don't know why. It feels a lot faster getting to places. Very weird that I find it. I find it very strange to me. I don't know why it's doing that though still. It's very odd.
Victor Mike Foxtrot,
Very odd to me
contact
this.
Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Very bloody weird.
Going to 118.775. Beechcraft Victor Mike Foxtrot.
I still don't get why I'm turning still. Gotta use my bloody overhand for this. I don't know why. Even though I'm left-handed. Bloody. Like, what if I actually did this the other way around? Like, my yoke on this side and my throttle on that side. Like, my arms are a bit tired currently, but, like, this is technically cheating since we're in the middle of a flight. I'm so sorry to just check once again, but I just do for some reason. An hour and 3 minutes, we're like more or less halfway through the video. I'm not really sure though. I'm thinking to do a bit more than that, which I'm currently doing. Move it a bit more forwards. I should move the things a bit more forwards actually. It's like it's a bit easy to like, access. Stop freaking turning random directions. I don't know, my yoke may be a bit broken, but like it's very weird the way the game simulates it. Don't understand it well. Oh wait, what the frick? No. Should I had a freaking heading thing? Oh god, I don't know if that's gonna work though. Where the heck is it? I would not really know where that is. Heading knob. Autopilot on. So head the freaking direction I want you to go. Why am I going like 8,000 feet now? Bloody hell. What the frick? That's not meant to happen. Oh god. So that's autopilot. It takes me this weird ass altitude. I think so. Maybe the main issue is like it's the steering. Like that says it's a bit dodgy. The steering. Like have I added a proper dead zone to it or something? Like I've added a bit of a dead zone to it, so like it prevents me going random directions all the time. Right, let's do start maybe a bit of a landing. I don't know if I just chose the wrong bloody airport by accident or something. I hope not. How many flaps are there exactly? There's 2, so this is halfway point. Gear down, but not yet. I really don't understand it. It's so odd. It's very odd to me, this. It shouldn't be just doing that, really. The rudder is just so off. Right, there you go. So we've got another plane. I'm not really sure what it is exactly. It's a passive. It's a D. Is it a jet? D jet. Okay. Heading towards Blackpool Airport, and apparently there's another player at the airport, but it doesn't show on my radar, so I don't know how that works. Yeah, someone's taking off though, apparently. Get my gear down and then head on to Blackpool Airport. I can't see. Right, okay, I think the airport's actually a bit further this way, actually. So we're technically a bit far off. We are definitely very far off the runway here. What the heck? Is that that's not the real altitude, is it? 800 feet? What the heck? We're literally in seaside. That should be like... not 800 feet. I think that's a wrong altimeter. Oh my god. It's definitely not that high, I don't think. Wait, what's the stalling point? Living St. Anne's. Right, the runway is literally there. Frick. Oy. We're definitely really low in feet right now.
Blackpool Tower, Beechcraft Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is 1 mile east, 100, with Sierra to land.
Landed already. Or landing.
Beechcraft Foxtrot Bravo Victor
Again,
Mike
pretty
Foxtrot,
good.
Blackpool
There we go.
Tower, QNH 1033. Make left traffic runway 28.
Again, I'm proud of that landing. That landing was ace. It was so ace. Look at that. That was actually great.
Beechcraft Victor Mike Foxtrot, you were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Clear the runway. What the frick? The thing's not even like really working. What the heck is going on with my rudder? My rudder kinda sucks. Oh my god. Like damn, that rudder sucks. Right, yeah. We're already here. So how long was this actual flight then? Was it actually 45 nautical miles? Like, I'd be like, damn, frick. Right, 50. Only 50. Yeah, that's not much at all, is it? Right, let's now do a bit more of an exploration around Blackpool on the The Viking Air Limited Caravan, whatever the hell. So we're gonna do this. I had a lot of flaps in this plane, like I mean a lot. A weird number of flaps. It's a lot of flaps in this plane. Look at the weird amount, like 3 and L. Minuses. Freaking altitude meters suck. They all go wrong. It literally always goes wrong. Don't get why. I am a parking brake. Let's go. No, press S. Yoke up actually, there's more light now. Let's go a bit further into the sea. Into the Irish Sea. Right, let's just get ourselves down now. Let's see how this bloody does then. I actually don't know how that's gonna go at all. Yeah, I don't want that to go to over speed here, like it usually does quickly go over speed. I need to nosedive like a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna feel on my yoke. I don't know how that's gonna feel. Oh god. Right, let's go down, get down, down, and down. Right. Turn. Let's land on water now for the first bloody time. Don't feel like we're going too fast, though, aren't we, though? It don't feel like we're going fast at all. Yeah, no feel, obviously. Does this water have hills? What the heck? That looks weird.
De Havilland Victor Mike Foxtrot, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
We're actually on the sea. We're not quite out of Blackpool yet. Well, we technically are, but not really. We need to go further out into the sea.
Manchester Center, de Havilland Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is type de Havilland, 5 miles north of Blackpool 0. Request flight following. De Havilland Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot, Manchester Center, squawk 0154.
Let's go bonkers with this thing. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, we're just jumping and jumping. Yeah, we're just... Yeah, so we're at Fleetwood. Now we're gonna kind of fly more sort of around sort of the waters, like not quite at the sea, but like as you can see, there is a bit of a river down there. So we might go down a bit of the River Lank, I think it's called. Is it the River Lank? I think so. River Lancashire. Hello, Fleetwoodians. Bloody hell. But weather's obviously a lot nicer in Blackpool, as you can see. More similar to our current weather in Barnsley. Like actual weather. Let's see, let's stop it then, so let's stop the bloody thing and going. So we can easily turn our engines off with like this then. So I guess we can turn off our engines then. Let's somehow get off and walk. I've done this as well, like recently, more around Wivensea. I've been fully slowed down. It's fully stopped. So yeah, we're in the coast of Fleetwood right now. And that is literally where the beach is. So we essentially land on a beach, basically. Essentially, we just landed on the beach. Yep. Like this beach. This massive beach. I'm not even sure that's a beach though. A beach I think is a bit like shorter, somewhat more like that. It obviously depends on the area, like your seaside area currently in, because it can be a lot more rockier than others, you know. It's a lot of different things really. Like loads. What the hell is this? What the actual heck? Right. That's very weird. It's a beaver. What the heck is that? Oh, yeah. Right, let's just get back on and get back flying. Oh. Damn. Right. Let's turn our engines back on. Yes, I think the engine system only works for some planes. Not every plane will be able to be used for this with this engine in particular. So we are moving, yep. We're moving a bit already. Let's do more of a boat cruise. Oh, huge splashes, bloody hell. So yeah, we're gonna get all the way now down to live in St. Anne's. We're gonna fly through this entire promenade of Blackpool. Yep, and I mean that hell of a length. Yep. Let's fly.
Manchester Center, de Havilland Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is type de Havilland, 6 miles west of Echo Golf Juliet Foxtrot, 200. Request flight following. De Havilland Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot, Manchester Center. Squawk 6 tree 1. Squawk 6 tree 1, de Havilland Victor Mike Foxtrot. De Havilland Victor Mike Foxtrot. Radar contact 6 miles west of Echo Golf Juliet Foxtrot, 700. QNH 10 tree. Roger, de Havilland Victor Mike Foxtrot.
Bigger splashes. Someone's zooming. Wow. Oh my god.
Manchester Center, de Havilland Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is type de Havilland, 6 miles west of Echo Golf Juliet Foxtrot, 200. Request flight following. De Havilland Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot, Manchester Center. Squawk 621 tree. Squawk 621 tree, de Havilland Victor Mike Foxtrot. De Havilland
Blackpool
Victor
Tower.
Mike Foxtrot. Radar contact 5 miles north of Blackpool, 200. QNH 10 tree.
Blackpool Tower.
Roger. De
Blackpool
Havilland Victor
Tower.
Mike Foxtrot.
Tour. Tour Eiffel. Tour Blackpool. Tour Blackpool. Vroom. Yeah, let's bloody land now at the airport. Wait, okay, it's stuttering a bit. Again, I have a feeling that landing's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna go pretty damn well. Meh, but that's alright. I'm gonna park myself up somewhere. But yeah, again, it's a bit off. It's never perfect. Park up. Right, okay. Now, since we've just done our coastal sort of, not skidding, well, skidding down the promenade, we're now going to do the flight over to Leeds. We're gonna do this on this plane. We're gonna just try a different small plane for this. Plus, we are like nearly 2 hours in, but I want this video to be like maybe 3 hours long instead. So we're gonna do this plane from Blackpool to like this may be my longest video yet, to Leeds Bradford. My video it's starting to lag a little bit though, but like I don't know, but it depends on kind of what ends up happening. So we might have to try cope with it for a bit, as long as it doesn't go too unstable, I guess. But we'll see what happens. So will we? So yeah, we're just going to do that. Oof, yeah, the frame rates are getting a bit low.
Blackpool Tower, Pilatus Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike
Oh,
Foxtrot,
frick.
runway 10 ready for departure, east departure.
Oh god. Oh nah. Yeah, it's gone a bit laggy. Oh no. Right. I don't know if we should just give it a bit of a break. I think we should. Like, if it's lagging like that. Ooh. Right, okay, I'm gonna like restart the game, so yeah guys, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I had to load like 3 times because I think when I tried to spawn the plane that we were trying to fly, I think that might have caused a bit of the lag. I'm not really sure, so I'm just gonna use a different plane for this flight from Blackpool to Leeds, so yeah, we're gonna do that instead. I'm just hoping it actually bloody works, but who knows? No one almost knows actually what's gonna happen. It's a bit distressing, really. It's freaking stressful. Just don't know what's gonna happen. Right, okay, it feels a bit better now. It just feels a bit better.
Tower, Diamond Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot,
Yeah, I think that's workable.
ready for east
That's
departure
doable.
at runway 10.
What the frick? Why is that always a thing? I don't understand it at all. Like, what's the need of it? Very nice weather though currently in Blackpool. Compared to when we did the whole boat ride thing. I'm not really sure what caused the weather to go a bit miserable. But I think it's just like, in a way, the weather works in like a very weird sequencing kind of pattern. It's like in a certain pattern of sequence of like what you do basically. Like with weather and stuff. It causes a bit of a weather pattern. That's kind of what happens when like in the weather system to keep it live. I think it just changes like roughly every maybe half an hour, maybe to an hour, but we don't really know what happens. Like it could be cloudy, it could be the same, it could be completely just muddled up. I don't really know, but it's not always the most reliable thing in the world. So, but having live weather either is pretty nice. But as I can see outside now out of my garden, it definitely looks cloudy. I can see clouds. Like more clouds heading towards more my kind of direction. So yeah, it is like not too completely incorrect in what may happen in some points, but yeah.
Diamond Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot. Continue for east departure. Diamond Victor Mike Foxtrot, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
That's gone a bit too far then.
Blackpool Tower, Diamond Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot. Frequency change.
Bloody hell, that's gone a bit much.
Manchester Center, Diamond Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot is type Diamond. 1 miles north of Echo Golf, Lima Sierra 5, 2500. Request flight following. Diamond Foxtrot Bravo Victor Mike Foxtrot, Manchester Center. Squawk 4552. Squawk 4552. Diamond Victor Mike Foxtrot. Diamond Victor Mike Foxtrot. Radar
Victor Mike Foxtrot.
of Echo Golf Lima Sierra 5.
Echo Golf.
QNH 1033.
1033.
Roger. Diamond Victor Mike Foxtrot.
Diamond Victor Mike Foxtrot. So this is the diamond. Whatever the hell. Should I add a bit more of a dead zone to it, maybe? I think so, because, like, this is very, like, ugh. Do we even have a dead zone? I swear to God we should. Didn't we have a dead zone? I swear I put a dead zone. Ugh, that is weird. Right, dead zone. Quite a bit of a dead zone I'll do. Side stick. Yeah, I don't really know about this though. I think the throttle's fine really, but it's really the side stick I'm more worried about. I think that's a bit too much of a dead zone actually. I think that's a bit too much. I am actually sorry. I'm very, very sorry for doing this again. Like, I'm just constantly adjusting things. Like, it's either too much or too little. I just have a problem with that. I don't really know what that does, but I don't know what adding does though. Makes it more sensitive maybe? I don't know. By the way, it is a bit sensitive. Then kind of do the same, yeah. Neutral. Keep it freaking neutral. Like, you need to be better with neutral dead zone. For some reason there's a whole bloody issue about it. It's a huge friggin' problem. I can never quite go to my neutral zone. Hey, what the heck? Sneak. What the hell? I actually hate this. Ugh, this is stupid. I'm constantly adjusting these kind of things. Is that really neutral, though? That's not neutral, that is technically steering right, rather than doing anything else. Like, there's a huge difference between going completely left and completely right, but neutral should literally be right at the middle, not either going too left or too right. Not in that kind of sense. Makes zero sense to me, this. This system makes no sense. It's a bit nonsense. Some planes are a bit nonsense, a bit nonsensical. Either go a bit left or quite a bit right. Trying to make it go sort of keep it in a certain way. And this is going perfectly straight, but on a certain angle at times it just doesn't work. I'm not sure what that button does really though. The hat switch. What the heck? What if I just visualize out of this? Oh god. That's not gonna work out very well, will it? Oh heck. That sucks. Right, back to position. I don't know if I've been holding the yoke wrong or something, but is it either like inwards or outwards? Like, is it outwards or inwards? You know, outside of your stick or somewhat inside? I think I might have muddled that up maybe. Like, I'm not too sure how you do it 100%. I'm still going like 4,000 feet. Freaking hell. I just don't know what's like more reliable. Like, either way the plane's just acting a bit stupid in some way, but I guess I just have to steer it a little bit more this way. Then it may go kind of straight. Like, is that kind of how you fly things, so like this? Like, I'm just not sure 100% like how you steer. Like, is your ailerons always accurate? So yeah, we are heading there now. We're flying towards it. So we're flying now past that Blackburn now. Yep, Blackburn and then Burnley, across all that into Leeds. We've still got a bit of a long way to go. Still got a bit of a way to go now. And then we're gonna hit our 2-hour mark, which is literally in 5 minutes. By the time we get to the airport, it'll probably like say maybe 2 hours and 5 minutes to like 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's gonna say around that time by the time we get there. Honestly, like, this video is, I'm making this maybe the longest video possible. You know, like I never ever like did a video that was longer than 2.5 hours. Like, actually, I've only done it for like, yeah, only 2.5 hours, and I'm trying to make this maybe even up to 3 hours, which is just not usual for my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make my 2 videos, including this one, 3 hours long. Even my BeamNG video I'm gonna make tomorrow, I want that to be at least 2 hours long. Like, maybe even a bit longer than 2 hours at least. But yeah, like, I want to make this gradually more length, but it's gonna take more uploading as well, so it could also end up in disaster because of like the length of uploading and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a disadvantage, but that's kind of what happens really. Like, if you record stuff, like the way how long you make it, you know, it creates the outcome of it really. So yeah, that's kind of how it works really with stuff like with recording softwares. It can take longer and longer to upload if you make your recordings longer and longer. You know, it's like a two-way system. Oh, not really. It's somewhat like that, but like it kind of makes sense in any kind of way, shape or form. But my height maintenance currently is quite good. My angle as well is quite good. I'm not doing all daft here. It's not very daft going on. I'm slowly decreasing a little bit now. Right. There we go. Right, let's just leave the stick alone and see how this goes. So, let's see the speed of this then. How fast would it go? This kind of speed, okay. That's not very fast, but like, it kind of is at the same time, but it's not. It's a very interesting thing, that. But if you go like proper on ground, it's obviously gonna go a damn lot faster. It's like you're flying through these fields. Well, yeah, we are flying. That's the whole point of the goddamn game. So yeah. But like flying through the ground and stuff. Now we're about to fly through a mountain in a bit. I'll rise up maybe slightly, but it's gonna end up going down, cause, well, it is slowly going a bit down, isn't it though? It is kinda going down a little. Like, sort of like this. So yeah, we are heading towards Leeds now. Well, about to. Like, we are kind of in the middle of the Pennines a little bit now. Well, we're kind of heading towards Pennines, proper Pennines areas. Well, we can see the Yorkshire Dales up north. No, Yorkshire Dales are up this way. And then, well, Pennines are currently here. So, yeah. Yeah. And then we're gonna fly through this, and then fly through Swordby Bridge, and then Shipley, and then into sort of Bradford areas. Yeah, this is the first time I've not felt bored in a flight while recording. Ever since, you know, when we went to Ireland. If you know, you know. But yeah, I just got bored, got sick of everything. It's good that I can actually just talk while doing stuff, and it makes y'all a bit more engageable as well, you know. Like it adds engagement for me to like talk about random stuff, you know. Like, yeah. So as you can see, the weather is starting to get cloudier as we approach, and obviously it gets a bit like there's some weather changes obviously as you go up and down mountains. It's obviously because it blocks certain clouds and stuff because of altitude, like how high mountains are, and it also kind of depends on the altitude of your cloud. Like it kind of ranges, so like it kind of ranges, like the altitude ranges. Like it's just cloudy, it's not overcast. This is not an overcast. An overcast would be a huge cloud, like going round and round. It would be a massive set of clouds, like basically together. That's what an overcast is. But this is like more spread about, cloudy. Just a bit cloudy, a bit more spread about. And that's quite decent. That is for some quite decent weather. Now that's kind of the weather, like it's average weather around summertime. So yeah, today is quite a lucky day compared to most days that are gonna happen in winter. It's going to just be raining. It's gonna be wet. It's gonna be wet and rainy, and just hopefully fill up our reservoirs in Yorkshire. Hopefully, like we're literally in Yorkshire where I live. There was a whole bloody horsepipe ban in summer due to like the dried up bloody, like it were dried up completely by the heat. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. Like I think the way climate change is heading towards us now in England, it's like it's gonna get a bit hotter and hotter in summers, and then in winters and stuff, it's gonna get more and more rainy and rainy and rainy. That's kind of how it's going now, and this is starting to kind of increase a little bit now. So we're gonna get probably less like proper chill days, like not fully chill, but like sort of alright, you know, in case of temperature. Like an average temperature I'd like to have is like maybe 18 to 20 degrees, like that's a decent temperature. But like over like 22 degrees or so, it's a bit too hot. You know, that's kind of how we think of us, like habitably by our, you know, our country. Like we're adapted to a more slightly colder environment compared to like Spain and stuff. Since Spain obviously is a more drier climate. And also places like Greece as well is kind of similar, but it's technically a bit hotter than Spain. Like when I went to Rhodes, I was boiling. I was, like I had heat rashes. Like if I told you about my holiday, like, when I told you about my holiday and stuff, it's like, you know, it's pretty cool, really. Like it was very, very hot. You know, like, to the point, like, I don't know if I can survive in this heat. It practically feels nearly like a desert, except like we have sort of the resources to keep ourselves cool. It's a bit weird really, but like compare that, like, you know, holiday in Greece, compare that to go to like walking down a desert without water and stuff, which is a little bit, that would suck. You'd die from it, unfortunately, if you don't, like, if you're not careful, if you don't feel confident and stuff. You're likely to die. You're not going to survive for that much longer if things end up going badly. That's just kind of how life works, unfortunately, for some people. But some people are looking, some people are not really. That's kind of how it is. So currently we are kind of heading towards like other end of the Pennines. Like we kind of are heading to the other end. Is there another plane above me? There is Haribo. Haribo 10 hashtag 9378. What the heck? Okay, that's a little strange, but yeah, okay. I'm about to probably start landing once we've kind of passed the mountains. Like, we are about to land in a bit, so I should probably start my initial descent. I think I should also slightly go turn a bit, because obviously we're not going to be able to land like this. I'm not landing in that stupid way. Like, it's unrealistic. It just does not work like that. It works. The way actual commercial planes land is not. It's more like what I'm trying to do here. Like, turn. Like, you know, sort of to reflect more the other end of a certain runway. Sort of similar like that, in that kind of way. But at times, like, it just doesn't always work out. Like, it's just a bit different for everyone, like, for everything. Like, it works differently for some people. Like, I think, like, it depends what plane you're flying though, exactly. Like, if you were probably, like, flying a smaller plane, you might be able to do that. But, like, if you're in a bigger plane, like a jet or something like that, it's not going to be possible for you to, like, land in that kind of sense. It just doesn't work that way at all. So yeah, we are literally there, and yeah, we're just sort of following along the other end now. We're just a bit away from it, obviously. I mean, I kind of maintaining it alright in case of sort of flight direction. We're not doing too bad here. It's like we're just going back cruising altitude a little bit, so yeah. But we are going to kind of keep ourselves going like this for a bit, and then we will land. You know, kind of turn a bit more this way. Like where the planes are here, I think that is where Leeds is. It's around there. It is. But again, I can't quite see the runway too well, but like, I kind of just know it's there in some way. With that many people around, it's making it harder for me to see anything. It's harder to see alt. Turn my flaps down a bit. So I'm guessing that has 3 flaps here. Has 3 different flaps. Yep, it does. Let me just get that one. Yes. We're about to land. I can see the runway, I think I can see the runway. It's a bit hard to see with this, you know, the players. I can't see anything through here at all. So like, it kind of depends really. I need to kind of keep an eye on my EFB to see like where sort of I need to land. Like, it's not too easy to tell sometimes, like whether you're a bit off already. You don't know, do you? Or is it this runway? That's not a runway. That don't look clearly like a runway, does it though? So yeah, it's not. That's not a runway at all. Let me speed up a little bit. Then we're about to do our first ever commercial flight on this new setup. First time for me even as well. Like, the only things I've done last night was just use a couple other like small sort of starter-ish, not really, but like some are alright I guess, certain planes for it. you know, just exploring around Barnsley, I guess. I've just been exploring around my own town. So yeah. Right. Heard a creak then. Oh, what? Right. So we are about to land on. I can see lights here, so I'm gonna like sort of follow along this kind of direction for a little bit. Then eventually turn once we're kind of more towards there. We're gonna turn right around there. That's how actually a lot of pilots fly. More like this kind of way, that kind of perspective. I'm gonna speed it up still a little bit. Yeah, I can kind of see it happening there. So I should maybe turn a bit there. Right, okay, I'm not gonna rely on my EFB currently. So yeah, I'm gonna just do the rest of it really at this point myself. Honestly, my landings so far have actually been pretty good. Like, they didn't suck too bad, really. They didn't suck. They were actually really good landings. You know, like, based on, compare that to keyboard landings. Keyboard landings sucked even more, really. Like, they were terrible. That's probably why I sucked at landings, because, like, all this, the way the sensitivity was with keyboard was a lot different, you know, to using a yoke. Like, compared to using a joystick, it's like it's dodgier, it's worse, it's not really that good really. Not the most reliable material to use for a flight, to enhance your flight experience. See, I can kind of see the runway now. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna actually do like an outside view landing and see how it gets. Like, you know, like you can't really exactly see the smoothness when you're in the cockpit really. So I'm gonna actually try to do this from the outside. It is gonna be a bit more like distracting and a bit weirder in some way, but like we're still gonna try to do it this way first. Oh, I think I've turned. Oh. My rudder. Yeah, I can tell it's a bit dodgy, like it's a bit windy. Like to the point my plane does end up turning like this. Oh, okay, that's didn't go too low. Right, okay, that was a little meh. That was quite a meh landing, but it wasn't very like jumpy. It was a bit jumpy, but like not to the point it's dangerous. Not like a very dangerous way. So compared to before. Use my parking brake. Freaking thing. I can't even slow it down. That thing's unslowdownable, this. I guess I could turn my engines off there. Yeah. Okay. So, we are at Leeds. So, what we're gonna do now is fly a commercial plane. We are 2 hours and 15 minutes now, and this is our final flight of the video. So, we're gonna get my A310, which is here. I'm gonna change the livery to a... I'll just use the default Airbus house, I guess. I'll just use that. And then I will just get myself going from Leeds Bradford to Paris. Charles de Gaulle Airport. That's how you say it in French. 27, we'll go this side. 9R. And yeah, this is gonna take maybe around an hour, maybe not an hour, but like around over half an hour or so, about 40 minutes or something on it. I think I'm not 100% sure for definite, but like it won't be too long. But it might lag a little bit at first, because obviously it's a commercial plane, it's loading up. There we go. Oh, yep. Right, okay, we're in this kind of altitude. So yeah, the fields are a bit strange so far. Yeah, I don't know, but I think that probably just happens at first. I'm gonna just try it out now, see how it kind of goes. But yeah, we are just gonna set off to climb. Did I properly calibrate it? Have I properly calibrated it? This is where idle is. No, so idle is... That's idle. Toga is here. Then reverse thrust is this. I don't understand what the... One of them works, but one doesn't. That's reverse thrust. I hope. Yeah, that's reverse thrust. But my second one, for some reason, is not doing it. I don't get it at all. Reverse thrust. That is not reverse thrust, my friend. Right, okay, now we're back into normal settings. So there we go. So we are just going to now set off. We're gonna set myself an EFB timer. And yeah, let's go. Take off. Hey, jeez.
Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110. ATC services terminated. Good day.
What do you mean terminated? Good day. Terminated? Am I gonna die? Oh god. Right, let's go. 150-degree angle, apparently.
Leeds approach, Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110 is type Airbus.
I think it's either my frame rates are a bit too low, or I might need to slightly turn up my frame rates. It's not always the best idea in the world, but like, if that's kind of what you do, I guess that's what you do. But I'm not 100% sure. Maximum frame rate, sharpening 30. Some things might have to be medium, but like, yeah. I'll set some things to medium mode. I don't know what that does. Cube map, what's that? Ambience.
A310 for miles southeast of Leeds for 1,000.
Feels a bit
Request
better
flight
now.
following.
Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110. Leeds approach. Squawk 5711.
Squawk 5711, Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110.
Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110. Radar contact 2 miles northwest of Echo Golf Lima Delta, India, 6500.
India? We're nowhere near India, mate.
Roger, Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110.
Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110. Contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Decimal 775. Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110.
Not always very stable though, this plane. I'm not gonna lie. It's already been like 3 minutes and we're flying past Wakefield. We're about to fly past eastern areas of Barnsley. It's starting to feel a bit hotter now on my computer. It's gonna start fuming a little bit in a bit. A-thrust on. Yeah, I think A-thrust should probably be off during the flight. I don't know what some of them buttons do though, like, what the frick is that? Altimeter is wrong. Everything's always wrong. That is smooth, right? I can see that it is starting to get a bit clearer as we go down more south. It is getting a little clearer. Like, there's less clouds heading, like, ahead. Like, it is quite clear in France, so obviously it is going to be a bit clearer down south. Right, yeah. Gonna turn this. There's so many flaps, I just don't really know if it's on or not. Like, the maximum flaps, there's 4 flaps in this thing, so... yeah. So far the A310 doesn't feel too bad with this side stick. Like, it's not the worst, like, it's doing alright actually, but when we're like trying to like maintain altitude, it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but eventually ending up bloody nose diving. Never thought. Cool. I think we're heading towards like Nottinghamshire now. I think we're in Nottinghamshire, aren't we? I think we are. Around Nottingham. So yeah, we're 30,000 feet, we should probably go down a bit now. Frickin' hell, wait. Yeah, we only just reached Nottinghamshire. And we've already in cruise altitude. We really have climbed up a bit quick. We always climb up quickly on planes. We never ever take our time at all. We always just go straight into the amount of feet we want to get it to. But we can't really help it at times, really. We need to shrink it down a bit more to 30,000 feet. Freaking hell. I still don't get why it does that. Like for some planes, it still like pulls up like on like neutral position for some reason. Like it's not like automatic pull up, you know, like in some Airbuses, but like it's like when I let go of my gear stick, it does not gear stick, yoke, it does that. I don't really get it really. Like I'd make it not do that. Yep, that's overspeed. Yep, that's the overspeed point, so yep. $315 knots is the overspeed point. But unlike the A320, it's like the bloody 300 knots. Around 300 knots is overspeed, but here it's 315. It's kind of the same for the A330 as well. And this is like my normal speed I'd go on a commercial plane, like 320 knots. Freaking hell, frick off. Oh my god's sake. No, right. I freaking hate this. What the heck? Right. It still don't feel that much different in case of stability. It feels the same really at this point. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. $30,000 feet. Level change. Right, okay. What do I do? So, my plane is constantly going up, 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 up. But like, frick off, I'm not letting it go up. Like, what are you doing? Right. Is this even applying? I don't think it is, that's probably why. And it isn't a dead zone, that's why it's just so sensitive. There's no friggin' dead zone. I think I have to do that for like every plane I fly. Because obviously it is like specific settings and stuff and like that. Like that's pretty much more or less why. Like, I don't understand this system. Why would it ever make sense? What the frick? Give up. I'm not really even at London yet and I'm struggling. Ugh. So yeah, we're like nearly, like, we're lining up with East Anglia right now. And we're gonna fly through that, fly through Kent, and then go into Normandy area. Is that Normandy? I don't think that's Normandy area, but we're not too far off from Normandy. But yeah, we'll fly this bit there, and then we'll fly to Paris. today is Boxing Day, everyone. Christmas is done. We've got it all done and over with, and now we've got New Year's now to celebrate. New Year. 2026 is literally in like 5 days. It's literally in 5 days now. 5 days left of 2025. Literally. This freaking system is dumb. This is freaking dumb. I'll be back. Right, okay, I'm back. Again, more adjusting, I guess you could say. I think every single time I like join back it, for some reason the engines go a bit weird, like bonkers. They also start slowing down for no bloody reason. I don't know if I should just continue with the keyboard or something, I don't bloody know. See how it does on keyboard, it's like what I usually do. Feels weird again now. It feels weird, easier to maintain a little bit, like it kind of is. It's a bit easier to maintain, but unlike this bloody thing, it starts going bad. I need to Google how to fix this, how to bloody adjust this. Like, why does my plane like go so off, you know, even though it's on neutral position? I don't know if it's something's broken or not. Like, I'm not really sure. I'm maintaining it, I can feel the maintenance. Wait. I'm maintaining quite well here currently. So apparently there's a bit of a temperature difference. So from Leeds apparently it's 5 degrees. But it's colder in Paris. It's 2 degrees in Paris. That's very strange. Yeah, it's colder in Paris apparently. Which is a bit strange. I think I did do something a bit better at this point. Like, if my plane's maintaining like this, I think that maybe the settings kind of worked a little bit. I'm guessing it's worked a bit really at this point. Like I turned my sensitivity kind of down. I turned my sensitivity a bit down. Like I think that kind of normally helps. Plus I think apparently there was not any like actual dead zone apparently for some reason. I don't know, I don't really understand why there's no dead zone, but yeah, I think it's just certain settings for certain planes and stuff. That's the main problem. Like if it just creates profiles and stuff, I need to delete the previous one so I don't get myself lost in, or like, you know, just having problems with it. Like if I add a new control into things, it kind of just starts going a bit wrong at times. So I'm just not 100% sure like what's sort of the exact problem. Like there's too many different controls specifically for one plane. It's a bit much to think. It's a little bit much, like, you know, if you kind of understand what I mean you probably do, but you know, some of y'all may not. So I'm flying past sort of southern East Anglia now, so we're heading towards more sort of London sort of territory. Heading towards more Londony areas. So we are now like south of the UK. Like with all them towers here, that means we are around London. That is London there with these things. So yeah, we are flying past like eastern London. I just don't know if it'll save. Like the problem is, I'm not always 100% sure if my sort of thing's going to save properly. You know, like when you leave the game, and I'm not really sure if all the sensitivity and stuff prompts on the side stick is going to be worked properly. Like I don't really know. Like it's a bit of a confusing scenario. Like sometimes I may not even be there for some reason. It's very odd really to me. So yep, we're about to leave the UK in a minute. To Paris. To Paris. Honestly, the two capital cities of the UK and France, they're actually like really close to each other. They're quite close to each other, both capitals, which is quite interesting really. Like no wonder why the flights from London to Paris are quite like quick and stuff, you know. Yeah. Ah, God. There's obviously a channel tunnel for a reason, because obviously it's not that far off seaside to cross to get to France from like Kent. Bloody hell. I've lost track a little bit now. Oh no. What the frick? Right, I'm going the wrong direction here. You should not get that much higher. A320. Yeah, but I would not fly an A320 Microsoft Flight Sim probably ever. Or the A321, it sucks. And the Boeing 737. It's terrible. They're not even flyable to me. They're not flyable at all for most players. Like, this is overspeed. But I want to go fast. I don't want to go like 300 knots. Like 300 bloody knots is not fast at all. So there's not that big of a difference anyway. So I think there should be some slight adjustments, because I think my steering maybe now has gone a bit too like insensitive. It's a little bit, it's a bit not the best. I would probably turn down my dead zone or my sensitivity. I think I'll keep this, but like turn this down, turn this up a little bit to like 0.15 maybe. You know, to kind of keep it going, but not go an absolute disaster. You know, so yeah, we're just gonna do that. 23 minutes left of the flight. So yeah, we're about to head out of the UK officially. So yeah, goodbye. I think I should slow down a bit anyway during my initial descent. What time is it now? It is literally 2:30. Right. I bet we have definitely been uploading for at least 3 hours. Like a mad 3 hours long. So yeah, we're heading towards France. We can already see France ahead. And we've just basically just left the UK. I think we're like more or less in the middle of the channel. It's literally like right now, the sun's about to set. Obviously the weather right now is quite clear, like currently in Barnsley. Well here it's kind of cloudy, it's kind of the same kind of weather at this point. Weather's been like scattered clouds, that's what mostly, it's been like scattered clouds most of the time. It's starting to look cloudier this side though, of France. Of France, I don't bloody know, but like, yeah, I can tell there's a slight difference here. Air thrust. We're main thrust. Not at Toga and that, we're in main thrust. Go turn a little bit like this. It's kind of as if this bloody of second throttle doesn't even exist. Yeah, that second throttle don't even exist in this plane. It's really this plane. Like, is that the second thing? Bloody thing does not do any roll. It really just doesn't. Les trépots. I can't. I still got a little bit to do. Right, I think what I need to do is do something about the bloody throttle. The bloody throttle. Airbus plane controls. Right. Literally nothing happens. Oh, when I went to Paris, when I went to bloody Corsica, like, it was like foggy, like, for the past couple of days in this country, and, well, yeah, while we were flying to Corsica, it was getting a bit foggy in France, like, particularly northern France. Like, it was like that when I flew to Corsica, the time I repeated. So yeah, like, but at least it's clearer skies this time here. It got clearer weather. I think I'm getting a bit too freaking high here. I should definitely be going a bit faster now than lower. This is neutral position, but it pulls up. Very, very weird. So yeah, it's been a roughly nearly an hour long so far. Is that literally Charles de Gaulle? I actually don't know. I hope that's not Charles de Gaulle. That's teal, so yeah, that's not quite there, but we do need to steer a little bit more to the left. It is a bit further down. So I'm guessing this is the airport then. This is definitely it from here. This is the airport, as you can see where these arrows go. Yep. This is Paris down there. We're still in the middle of nowhere. now we've got more players loading up. We've got French players probably. So which runway am I landing on? This runway. Yep, I'm landing on that runway over there. Which there is a plane there. Le Bourget. Charles de Gaulle. Bloody massive airport though, I'm not gonna lie. Friggin' massive. So yeah, we're in Paris now. Charles de Gaulle, we're about to land. Let's see, the first ever commercial plane landing with this gear that I have. I think it's that runway I'm landing at, not that one, that one. Just gonna turn this off. And get landing, I guess you could say. It's a big moment here. Charles de Gaulle. You never know, this landing might be butter. You don't know, do you? Oh god, what the frick am I doing? What the frick? Right, okay, why am I so off the goddamn runway? Right, it's here. It's there.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Terrain. Too low, terrain. Pull up.
Too low,
Pull
terrain.
up. This is not too low, this is landing.
Too low, terrain. 100. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. 100. Too low, terrain. 200.
Hey, we've got a neighbouring plane.
100.
We've got someone else taking off while I'm trying to land. Oh, wait. Wait.
40.
Gold Tower, Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110 is 2 miles
20.
northwest, 400
10,
with Quebec
5.
to land.
Oh.
Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110 to Gold Tower, QNH 1025, make left traffic runway.
Oh, heck. What was that? Okay. To my bloody A thrust. Can be reverse thrust.
Airbus Yankee Alpha Romeo 8110, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Well, it's not clear already. It's like two bloody planes trying to take off. One's landing, one's taking off. And one's just standing there. That's fine. I'm gonna turn my taxi ribbon on for this. Because I don't want to get myself lost. Right. Is it there? Flight path. Taxi ribbon. To take me somewhere. Right, we're in Paris once again. I'm relying on my brother. Oh yeah. I hope it's not just gonna take me to another bloody runway. Oh wait. Okay, and we're heading... Right. I'm gonna trust it for now, but I'm not. I'm a bit skeptical. There's a lot of A310s. Cool. Exactly what I'm flying. An A310. the exact same bloody thing there, but a bit smaller actually. Looks quite small, right? Actually, it does look quite tiny. Alune Suzubo. Oh, it's okay. Oh, alright, okay, it is taking me somewhere on a parking part. I can definitely see it's trying to take me to a parking space. Well, you're gonna get ran over. Right. Yeah, but I can see me parking spot now. It's like next to another plane. Yeah, I can see we are parking here. Right, so there we go. Left. Right, so opening on its own though, really. Park and brake, there we go. Well, there we go. So everyone gets out, whoever's here, I guess. Right, so we have made it. So we made it to Paris. So yeah, we've done so many flights today, and it's unbelievable. Currently, it's 3 o'clock at this moment of time, which is perfect. I'm gonna have my lunch after I fully put my things away and then upload. And yeah, so then, this was quite successful, but there is a bit of an issue with my joystick. It's a little bit dodgy, the way it is. It was quite dodgy. Like when I tried to maintain altitude, I was struggling. I was trying to I had to really push down a little bit to even keep my plane level. But if I went too down or let go, it'll start pulling up or proper pitching down. It kind of depends, I think, as well, like what speed I'm going. Like that is a main factor of it. It's the speed, it's I don't even know, it kind of depends really, but I think there is something off with my thing. Wait, what the hell? Oh, wait, is that, what the frick? Okay, we've got a A320 flying through, which is very nice, but you should be going up, mate. Go freaking high. And it is, look at that. It's going everywhere now. Very bloody busy airport though this, jeez, like actually. But the landing overall from that flight we just did was a little. It's been a meh landing. Like, it could have been a bit better. Maybe I should have used my rudder a little bit more while trying to land it. That's probably why. But either way, it did go a little bit wrong. It always goes wrong landing to me, but that's not the worst. At least it didn't go completely off the runway. So yeah. So. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Freaking hell, 3.5 hours on a video. This is the longest video yet on my channel, and I wonder how long this is going to upload for. How long this is going to take. Like, I actually don't know how long this is going to end up uploading for. It'll probably take 4 or 5 hours to upload this video to YouTube. Like, especially since Microsoft Flight Sim is a very demanding game. With, like, obviously high graphics and stuff. And yeah, it's good luck to myself here. It's gonna take ages. It'll probably upload by like tonight. I'm not really sure. It's definitely not gonna be during the daytime. It'll be at night. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that live stream, and 3.5 freaking hours. Madness. And we're going to do BeamNG Drive tomorrow for the first time. I've not told my mum to buy it just yet. Obviously, it's Boxing Day, she's just not bothered right now. We'll see what happens, and tomorrow we'll do it. So, we did it. We did it. And this is the final. This is like the one-off Microsoft Flight Sim that we have done in like 6 or 7 months. 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, I don't bloody know, but like either way, it was ages ago. Last time did Microsoft Flight Sim. This will only be a one-off though. Me might do a couple of one-offs, but maybe not too often. It's not gonna be in like my main series. It will be like a one-off thing, Microsoft Flight Sim. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. See yous.